congratulations on the series. It's great to see you back on screen.
Thank you.
What is the differentiator for you between a Guy Ritchie film and a Guy Ritchie series, and the way that you can tell the story differently?
No, it's a good question. I mean, obviously it's long form, so you've got 8 hours to be able to work within this world, and I think you just have to make sure that you don't dilute that world. You have to be, and obviously the producers, the writers, the showrunners on this, and Guy in particular, he's running the ship, making sure that each one is quite a full, multifaceted bit of drama, a bit of television, and then he does it on the next one. And if you're writing a script, each page might be a very difficult work. If you're writing your own script, I write, and I certainly find sometimes I'm like, oh, and when you finish it, you go, how on earth did we get through that? And you have a solid bit of work. And I think on this 8 episodes, it's still captivating. You want to watch the next one. And I as an actor, that I come in halfway through the show, I'm like, 1, great. 2, I want to watch 2. Right, what's happening in 3? So I'm engaged by it, and you get a bigger canvas to paint, and that's the deal with this 8 hours worth, and the finished product's pretty good, I think.
And talking about a big canvas, some of the locations and the stunts and action are pretty immense as well. What's it like having the story told in that kind of environment?
Well, from my point of view, I have a boxing gym, but it's not Repton, or it's not one of the old boxing gyms. It's not like one of them, a proper spit and sawdust gym. It's a ridiculous development on the river that this guy's bought, And by the way, I love the old school gyms. I've trained all my life. I love boxing, but no, this is ridiculous. This is on another level. And then you've got your Maybach, and then you've got the nice whistles and everything, and all these tiny little aesthetics. They just help you come to create who you are and where you're going to go, and it's all helpful. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just acting, innit? We're lucky to do what we do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And with a Guy Ritchie, anything from Guy Ritchie, there's a certain amount of that you would think is predictable, but there's also a certain amount that's way out there as well. What was it like having a full and complete range of characters together with the story that takes them all over the place?
Well, I don't know, but I can answer your question about what's it like with the switch around with Guy, because on Operation Fortune, I just remember on the first sort of week's worth of filming going, wow, I've never worked like this before, where you might change something just like that, and you're ready to roll, and you might even do a take, and that needs to change, let's change that, put that in there, bum, 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 and you really got to be on your toes, and if you've done your own work and you're imbued with the character that you're playing, very much most of the time, you can get on the same wavelength with him and go, all right, I'll try and do that, brother, I'll try my best, but that's the challenge of working with him, and I love it.
And on that, what's the favourite moment you're going to take away from doing this series? Just being able to just every day, man. I've said it a couple of times tonight. We're lucky to be doing what we do. We're lucky, man. Actors, we're not nurses on the front line saving lives. You know what I mean? We are very lucky. So every day is a gift, and it also helps put me kids through private school. Awesome. Well, it's been lovely to speak to you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey!